I'm Josh Carty, and this is Vikings Rundown.
Welcome to Vikings Rundown. I'm Ryan Baxter.
I'm Zach Nash.
And today we had an incredible intro to this episode. Josh Carty from the Los Angeles Rams. Zach, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Baxter, fresh off of kicking that game winner last night versus the 49ers. He made that video, so thanks to him. But Baxter, on Friday night, the Port football team lost 14-6 to Farmingdale. Tell me about that.
It was an impressive game from the Port players. They weren't expected to come out as hard as they did. They kept the score low, 7-0 going out of the first half. Come right back in, score a quick touchdown. They didn't convert on the extra point, unfortunately. But Port stayed in it the entire game, a bunch of great defensive plays. Jimmy Gannon had a touchdown that was called back, slightly controversial. We actually caught up with him on that. Let's take a look. I'm here with varsity wide receiver Jimmy Gannon. Jimmy, we lost the game, unfortunately, 14-6, but you had a quite controversial play. Your foot was deemed out of bounds, even though with video review it was in. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's a good ball from Harry Einen, and I thought I had my feet in, but I guess the ref thought otherwise.
You lost that touchdown, unfortunately. Will we get to see one back to add to that score column?
Of course.
All right. Thank you very much. Good luck.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the Advanced Jangle Cast. I'm Josh Angle, and this week we're looking at Port football's recent game against Farmingdale and comparing it to their game against Farmingdale last year. Last year, Farmingdale converted on 6 of 11 third down attempts, but this past week, Port held Farmingdale to 3 of 9 on third down attempts, so they converted on only 30%. Farmingdale also completed 10 of 15 passes last year for 2 touchdowns and no interceptions, but this year, the Port defense held them under a 45% completion percentage and forced an interception as well. The offense also played better, as last year, Port only completed 5 of their 19 passes and threw an interception, but this year, they completed 6 of 14 with no turnovers. The ground game also was better this year for Port, as they averaged 3.1 yards per carry, as opposed to 2.5 last year. Overall, all these factors contributed to Port having a much better performance this time and narrowly losing in a close game to Farmingdale 14-6. Here at Vikings HQ, we've been working really hard making some features for some of our players. Let's start with looking at the sophomores of the boys cross country team.
The boys cross country team is off to an incredible start this season and wouldn't be where they are right now without the quiet yet amazing performances out of their young runners. I caught up with sophomores Will Harden, his brother Sam Harden, Milo Christ, and Gael Augman about what we can expect from them now and in the future.
I'm here with the future of the boys cross country team. Guys, after a great season last year, how do you feel like you can bring another county championship back to Port Washington?
I just feel like pulling up to practice, giving it 100%, and going to recovery, taking it easy, and then showing it at meets and really making a difference on the team and going for placement.
Lav told us that now that we're freshmen, now that we're sophomores, he's not gonna baby us freshmen. So I feel like this pressure and guidance will help us just win.
Nice. Yeah, pretty much like what Milo said. As a freshman, you're kind of just ready to run, and there's not much pressure. Now that all 5 of us are on the varsity team, there's a lot that we can do.
We're all sophomores. Last year we were successful, but now the pressure's on, like we all said here. But when the pressure's on, that's when you got to deliver. That's how you win the championship, and that's what we're going to do this season.
This young and up-and-coming group of runners looks to add yet another county championship to Port Cross Country's resume.
Port on 3! Port on 3! 1, 2, 3, Port!
Hi, I'm Evie Lowy, and I'm here with varsity doubles player Harry Cooper. Harry, you guys just had a big win against Manhasset, winning 7-0. Now you moved on to 5-1. How are you looking to carry this momentum on to the rest of the season?
I think just working hard at practice, not keeping long rallies, finishing at the net.
You guys have a big tournament this weekend where you're playing a bunch of the top teams. How are you planning on securing the win?
We just want to have the most energy there, keep consistent, and come out with the win.
Today you guys just reached the halfway mark of the season. What are your personal goals for the end of it?
Probably just keeping energy up, setting my partner up at the net, and keeping the ball in from the baseline.
So you guys have a 5-game winning streak going right now. How are you planning on keeping that up?
Probably just keep doing what we're doing in practice, and as long as we execute that in games, we can beat anybody.
Thank you.
Sports!
Welcome back to everybody's favorite segment, Hudson Knows Sports. I'm Ryan Baxter alongside
Hudson Menzel.
Hudson. Today we're doing the second annual Port Vikings questionnaire. Last year, our staff asked you a couple questions about sports, but now that it's an all-new crew, we thought we'd do it again.
Yeah, finally, the views on Port Vikings are a huge downhill. They needed me. They called me in. They were like, Hudson, how do we fix this? We need to get people to use this account again. Nobody cares about Port Vikings anymore. We need you. So I'm here. I'm ready. All right, so a lot of people from Vikings HQ were wondering about the statistics from my intro in this Hudson Knows Sports for today. So I thought I'd break it down for you. This is the graph that I got on the internet. I copied, I pasted it right over here. All right, it's very, very simple. The blue are the days when we post to Hudson Knows Sports. That means we get a lot of views. The problem is when we don't post to Hudson Knows Sports with the red, nobody ever clicks on our account. We've gotten, I don't think, a single new follower since the last Hudson Knows Sports or something like that. Keep in mind, all of this data I did get off MySpace, meaning it is very legitimate and has to be taken very seriously. Back to you.
We can agree to disagree on that one, but let's see some of the questions he was asked and how he answered them.
Here at Vikings HQ, we have a new staff. And what better way to introduce it than playing our favorite game of Hudson Knows Sports? So Hudson, with the first question, who won March Madness last year?
So I know this because that's the bracket one, right? Where people
Yeah.
fill out the brackets. And I filled out a bracket, and it's somewhere on this account. If you scroll back, you can see my bracket. But Duke.
What college football player made the song Perfect Timing?
Is this a recent thing?
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen.
What two NFL teams have the most Super Bowls?
The most what?
Super Bowls.
Oh, the Chiefs.
Good job.
There were two. What the second one? You're not gonna wait for me to say the second one? You're in such a rush. The Chiefs and the Buccaneers.
Wrong.
All right, no, get out of here.
Hudson, what sport does Nikola Jokic play?
Who?
Nikola Jokic.
Is that a real person?
Yep.
Pole vaulting.
Hudson, what is the Masters?
Is that like a football thing?
No, good try.
Who is Shannon Sharp?
It literally doesn't ring a bell at all. What sport do they play?
Football.
Men's?
Yeah.
The Patriots.
Hudson, what two teams have Aaron Rodgers played on?
Oh, the Diamondbacks and the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, wow.
I'm a Jimmy Kimmel fan, so I know.
Hudson, which NBA team has won the most championships?
Oh, the Orlando Magic.
Hudson,
How does your hair have so much volume?
Hudson, what position does Aaron Judge play?
He's on the Yankees.
It's true.
I know that 'cause I was at Yankees Field the other day. But what position?
Yeah.
Second in command.
How many points is in a free throw?
The free throw. What's that?
Guess.
7.
Hudson, how many positions are there in baseball?
We got the first base, the second base, the third base.
Okay.
The catcher, the thrower, the hitter, the outfield, and the infield.
Sure.
8.
Oh, no, you're close to 9.
Oh, that actually wasn't that bad.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hudson, what are the positions in basketball?
Don't they all just run around and do their own thing? Is there one person assigned to this corner of the
Yeah.
court? Really? Oh, then we got the tosser, the catcher, the runner who runs it across the field, and the blocker.
Good job.
Thank you. Did I get it right?
Close.
All right. What's up, Clive?
I'm a big fan.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
What sport did Pele play?
Pele?
Pele.
Pele?
Pele. He
Horse-
played the
horse
same
racing?
sport as Messi.
Football!
That's right. All right.
I know that one.
So Hudson, you're not doing as well as you did last year, but I have a good question for you.
That's what it is. Sometimes you gotta go a little easy just to get the year started. You know.
Yeah. So, what sport does Shohei Ohtani play?
What's the name of his team? Or can you not tell me that?
No, I can't say that. No.
What's his last name?
Ohtani.
Is it baseball?
Yes, it is baseball.
That's all from us here at Vikings HQ. We'll see you next time on Vikings Rundown.